My cancer surveillance scan is today at 2 o'clock. It's been about 5 months since my last one. Certainly, there are plenty of individuals out there who have had far worse cancer than me, for sure. I had an aggressive cancer that was caught quite early, and even if it hadn't been, is unlikely to be lethal just because the treatments for it are quite effective, albeit life altering. But when these scans come up, I like using them as opportunities to talk about mental health. The thing I'm reflecting on today is how close I was to not going to the ER the day that I started to feel pain. Society often teaches men to stuff their pain, emotional, physical, otherwise, to kind of suck it up and move on. And I almost did exactly that day. And what's crazy is that the cancer that I had is it very seldom actually causes pain. So I was actually quite lucky to even have a signal from my body that I needed to get something checked out. But when I went to the ER, it was not because I had any suspicion that this was something malignant. That was like the last thing on my mind. So I'm very blessed to have listened to that intuition. I think it's so sad that there is still societal pressures, even if it's improving some, that men need to hide their feelings or their pain. This is literally what ultimately causes the majority of mental illness, is avoiding pain. The analogy is clear to me where if I would have ignored the physical pain I was feeling just to suck it up, it ultimately would have caused me a whole lot more problems down the road. My treatment would have been a lot more serious. In the same way, we should not avoid our emotional pain, because avoiding pain is the number one cause of mental illness and suffering. Follow, and I'll share an update later on how my scan goes.